Okay. Good morning, everyone. Let me entertain you. Check to see. Checking to see if I'm live. Good morning, Shenze. Yes, potato is open. I am live. Woo! Today, we Jubbly. We Jubbly, and we hopefully get some housing stuff. I have at least 1 or 2 people who have asked me to look at their homes, so that's good. That's a start. Oh, look at that. I had 5 things on me. It's amazing. Jubbly! I hope you are all enjoying your Jubilee. I am, somewhat, a little bit, not a ton, not a little bit, I don't know, somewhere in there. My cat's acting strange, so I thought maybe I would have to take him to the vet, but I think my husband is going to take care of calling the vet and seeing what can be done for his weird behavior. And his back end is very skinny, and so it has me nervous. Thank you to Michelle Polk for the follow. Why is that, do you think? Oh, 36 characters. That's actually pretty good for 36. Some mornings it takes me like 45 minutes a character because I'm so pokey. A pokey! I'm slow and pokey. Don't ask me why. Because I don't know. It is. Well, he was old when we got him, to be honest with you. When we got him, we knew he was in bad shape. But we wanted to give him a good golden years. I forgot my coffee. I'll be right back. Yes, you can go in there. I needed my coffee and he wanted to get it gone. Well, he finished.
And didn't come out with pills.
He's in the window.
Oh, you didn't turn off the water. I'll get that.
Oh, sorry. All right, I'm back. It's Mr. Go's pill time. Yes, up to 50 per character per day. You can just go crazy with it. Yeah, last year we had to put somebody down. Last year we had to put Grant down. But this year, Van Gogh is either 15 or 16. Good morning, guys. We got him when he was 13 or 14. We knew he was in bad health. They told us he either has a thyroid problem or he has a heart and kidney problem. He had a thyroid problem. Getting him on the right drugs for his thyroid cleared up the theoretical heart and kidney problem. So we got lucky. We adopted him knowing that he could be around for a couple of months. The guy was in the shelter from the November before, and I think it was April. And we were like, no, Kitty deserves a happy home, even if it's only for a couple of months. So, also, the shelter didn't have the money to take care of his testing for his medical problems. So we're like, we'll take it over. And he's been happy and mostly healthy for the last 2 years. But His back end is thinning so badly. They keep telling us that he has osteoarthritis, and it's just, that's all it is, but it's too extreme now. They're wrong. It's too extreme, and we're gonna take him to the vet. His leggies are like paper thin in the back. His, you know, the skin, not the bone, obviously, but that just isn't normal for even an elder cat. His legs are not normal. Good morning. So I thought I was gonna have to take off time, but I didn't have to. I don't know. Yeah, you can keep doing dailies all day. Nothing's stopping you from loading up. And we got plenty of days left, so if you missed the first day, even that's not so bad. You got plenty of time. It's hard loving elder kitties. It's hard being that person. But it's okay. Because, honestly, like, as long as they have somebody. My sister had to put her breeder doggy down last month, so you know it happens to bred doggies and non-breeder doggies and everything. I wish she would adopt more strays, or you know, I wish she would think about it the way that I do and get a shelter dog, but she spends money she doesn't have and gets a frou-frou dog. I don't know. It's a shame. But she says she's proud of me for adopting broken cats. I'm like, yeah, why don't you do it too? With dogs. There's plenty of unwanted dogs for everybody. But I guess that's just me. So if you haven't, you might want to get the crows going. You may want to get ahead with, I'm going to try going to Reapers now that they've changed it and see what it looks like. I need junk for crows. I have a couple of people ask me if I would tour their home. Craybest. I don't know if Craybest is on PCNA or PCEU. But we will take a look. And then we have I always do that. I'm silly. My husband will say things like, to the cats, he'll tell them to bite me when I'm doing stuff that he finds annoying. Go bite your mother. That's what he says. He's a brat. No. Do not have them bite me, you big jerk. So, I don't know if you knew this, but they nerfed this area. This is where all the gamblers are. I still use it for my purposes, which are different from what most people who came here to do did. Most people who come here to slaughter things en masse and get lots of junk from it. And not only junk from it, but also experience, or they can run up their bounty really high. There's no guards here. But, even though that no longer is the case because there's so many less NPCs here, you can still use it for crow purposes. If you're looking for stolen items, there's still a ton of places to check for stolen items. Okay. I will finish doing daily writs and then we'll do that. Happily. Moo, moo, moo. See, look at all these bags. Tons of places to look for toys. Whoops, I shouldn't have picked that up. I have a Sherry. Anyone want her? She's blocking the screen. You're useful, kitty. Go get a job. That's what you should do. Get a job. Get a satisfying job. And bring home the bacon. Speaking of bacon, my family sent me some bagels from New York, which is where I'm from, which was very nice of them. What was great about it too is that some of them were bacon ones. Quite tasty. What is it, Van Gogh? Yeah, you can leave. Bacon! Good morning. But this section doesn't seem to have a lot less people in it. This section seems about the same. Seems they changed things further down where they're doing the races. Hope you don't mind me doing this morning. As for what's going on with the game, I mean, there's sales, which is always nice. Or there was a sale. I don't know how long it's going to last. The crown sale. There's some other things on sale. Like, where's the ESO benefit thingers? Don't forget to get your statuette, by the way. Your statuette's up. And then they have, you know, some stuff right now. The Alien bundle actually looks pretty good. They have a rabbit. They have the new house. How long it's going to go? Okay. That's a long crown sale. Or are you talking about another crown sale? Because there was one yesterday, wasn't there? Or the day before, or something like that. I wasn't 100% paying attention to the crown sale. Okay, thank you for the post. That's helpful. All right, so we're going to go down here and pick up this thing. That's amazing. They don't usually do it that long, do they? Huh. Oh, there we go. Whoop, there it is. So far, no luck. Also, if you're looking for things you can sell, looking in these three houses makes sense too. I'm just looking for stolen items, which is why I'm skipping them. And now, many of you may recognize that this usually has like 80 bajillion gamblers. Yeah, they cut that down to next to nothing because of people just farming it. Which, you know, partially I'm annoyed about that because, like, there's a lot of things that can be taken care of that have been broken since the beginning of the game, and yet they focus on things that really don't amount to much. I don't think I'm ever going to be Stream Team because I'm so damn critical. But I do want to contact Gina and try to explain to her that even though I don't have a tremendous following, I have a loyal following, and I'm a good part of the community, and yeah, all that. Lots of things about me that are good, and she should promote me. Alright, nothing. Nada. I didn't do good. Hello, House of Griffins. Do you have griffin feathers? I hope you do. Alright, let's go to Somerset and steal some more things. Let me check the ongoing dev stuff. You know, I haven't really watched any of the ESO Lives announcements and stuff like that recently, but I do understand that they're all about pretty much the same thing, which is that console is going to get some upgrades as far as I understand, and so a lot of people are really kind of bored with it. I don't know that I heard a rumor, and I don't know if this is true, maybe one of you can confirm, that the first announcement didn't go long enough for people to get the pony. That it was too short for people to get the pony. And secondly, I heard that the pony is in fact the same as the pocket horse. So they advertised a different pet than what people already had. So a lot of people ended up watching it and not getting anything because it was the same pet, and if you already had it, you got nothing. So that was annoying. And that's another point where it's like, I would like to point out all the communication errors and then offer my services. And I don't feel like it was that I can do that, but I would like to. Somebody wasn't thinking. I mean, I just feel like the communication is lacking. And if that's her whole job, she needs some help. One person shouldn't be able to do all of that by themselves. What do I know? Not much. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm in Eben Stadmont, and I am going from room to room in the school here in order to get enough stuff to give to the crows that's stolen. You could do this practically anywhere, but I am very comfortable doing this run over and over because I know it so well. Unfortunately, I'm not getting any toys. I'm getting all, like, grooming items. Very strange. I don't know. I feel like I have a lot of complaints right now. I do know that some people got the Alien house and are working on it. There's even some on the hub, but I can't imagine that people posting that within a day. No, I think that's normal when you mouse over them. They're selected. Maybe you use a UI or something, quondam? See, because look, they're selected. My mouse is over him, he glows. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. But I thought that was base game. Ah. There you go. Look at Ollie knowing everything as usual. She's so smart. I don't know, man. Some of these stolen items are so messed up. Like, I don't get why people have some of these things. Let me check That's junk. Walk on by, do 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 do. Walk on by. So if they're essential, they won't glow. Do you like it or do you not like it? Is that the question? We'll go look at a house immediately after me trying to steal everything here. It's true. It's absolutely true, Tress. You're dead on. Ooh, a doll, finally. A toy. Stop it. Turn around, lady. Oh, she saw me anyway. Boo. I did most of my quests already today, so these are just the remaining little bits. You gotta ask, where do they get them? Where are they getting these skulls from? I think it was the Mara quest where you're supposed to get married and you ask the person in Skyrim, the priest of Mara, why does getting married work like this in Skyrim? Why is it so stupid? And they're like, because life in Skyrim is brutish and short. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of like true. And so you need to be happy when you can and get together with whoever you want. I'm like, that's actually true. Hard to disagree with that. So maybe that's why. Because life is brutish and short, and they are, there's a lot of dead people. I mean, honestly. Oh, come now. Give me all the toys I need. Speaking of Hamlet, that might even be a line from Hamlet. Omelet. One more house, and then we's done. We'll go look at one more building, and then we'll go to that. Which house was that? Man, I have been attacked by bandits so many times, it's like not even worth it to get a cow and chickens anymore. They just end up breakfast. It's a bummer. If it's not bandits, it's giants rather. It should be the second week of something, isn't it? Or Ollie usually knows. What did we have last week? I don't remember what we had last week. I remember I bought some stuff. I just don't remember what. Ah, so we may have new stuff this week. Okay. Gotcha. No, I'm wondering which house is the swamp house on Constantly Under Attack is the one I was asking. Silly. Based on what somebody was asking. Ooh. I thought that was coming in summer. People told me that was summer. Ah. Yeah, lakeside or something. Oh, Jesus. I'm in trouble, folks. I'm gonna be extremely broke. Done, got them all. Yay, gotta catch them all, got them. Cat just escaped at top speed. All right, let me go back to clockwork and we'll turn this in. Why did people say they expected it this summer? People are weird. I would not buy windmills for investment purposes, just so you know. Buy them only if you're going to use them, because they do not have good resale value. Now, the trees do. The trees absolutely do. But the windmills do not. That I've left, so let me cry like tears on. I don't know why that song's stuck in my head. Yeah, but it's every so often. Yeah, I was gonna say every so often they just throw something in randomly and it's hard to know. I mean, Alien seems to match with what we were talking about with the crates and whatnot. Salvis, your grandfather or grandson just died yesterday in my game. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it all. Da, da, da. Okay, Kaiser Nick says yes. So let's go first to, he totally deserved it. Let's go first to Grey Wolves. Matthiessen, because they are excited to have us visit. I think it was that, the Grey Wolf who said that. So let's go look at that one. You know, I read this really amazing long post on TES lore where they were going into all the reasons why he's a terrible leader, and it's like really well thought out. It could be a freaking research paper. It's so well written out. I really enjoyed it. I need to start reading TES lore Reddit more often because wow, it's some pretty intense stuff. Yep. Pop. 6. Squish. Something. Cicero. Lipschitz. God, poor Lipschitz with that name. Oh, I love it. Cicero. Actually, Cicero fits. Oh, hello. Look at you. Look at you all dressed up. Look at that headpiece. You are fancy. You're so fancy. Everybody knows. Oh, you're taking me. Okay, we'll go in the house first. You know, and when you come to him back from Sarthal, and you ask him, you just talk to him and you tell him that something happened to Sarthal, his first response to you is, "Oh, did another student get incinerated?" Okay, so I see what we're doing here. We went very high elf. This is 599 out of 600, so it's nice and full. We have no effects, but that's okay. We have a very Alanori look. Let me add my my lamp to my thinger. Quick slots. Momentos. Momentos. You know, and then they've lost how many students? At least 10. The 5 that died that went missing. Look at that. Lovely little side. Okay, you went full on theme. Aradon. I mean, high elf. This is one of those things that people underestimate the difficulty of. Some people think, I like your flowers too, that going with a single theme is easy. And I tell you, it is not. Sometimes you have to really work to make the furnishings that you have in that particular culture look right. Now, the other things that you see here is an occasional non-racial thing, like that food could be. It's not a high elf food, but you could see a high elf eating it, right? I mean, they've got a lot of sugar on things. Sugar is good. This is the kitchen. We've got a Redguard meal here, but for the most part, this is really, I mean, those are just adding interest. But working with the small amount of items that we have, it's true. But these pots, you know, and pans, you could see an Alinori high elf, you know, picking them up in their travels, perhaps, because they're snooty and have lots of money. It's true. But if you remember, you've got the 5 students with the rings who went missing in the basement, and then, or the midden, rather. And then you have the 5 students that you find dead all over Tamriel in, like, fire pits. Those are all dead. You have the kid who took off and left and then came back, or that you go rescue, and you just want the books. You don't even care that he left. And they didn't even send anybody out to get the books. Look at the Talvani furnishings. And it's just this little golden nook. Must be perfect during golden hour. I mean, if you really think about all the things that they've done, letting Tolstir take those students, protection as well, to Sarthal in the first place. Hey, Canifodder. Tolstir is a moron for taking students to Sarthal. They didn't know what was in there. Well, this is quite unexpected. Of course it's unexpected. You didn't know what was in there, dummy. Drunken weekend. Okay. Hey, don't shoot off any siege weapons. Oh, this is cool. What a cool idea. Look at that, guys. That's amazing. Yes, dear. There's an alien house. You're going to be poor. Your timing's good, though, because if you had missed it, you'd be kicking yourself so hard. I want to go back outside and see that house up close, but first let's check this last. I can't wait to see what you did with it, Arantir. I want to go out back. I want to see it. Did you guys see with the Golden Garden? If you go back out there, I'm going to go around the back. Yep, buy money. Also, Arantir, check it out. Not only that, but look at this alien bundle. You got all the Aerie all the time. Not only that, the Crown crates are currently Aerie, and they have alien mounts. These are amazing Aerie mounts, by the way. They have furniture here. This is a gate that you can open and close. This is a comet. This is a there's a wall thingy here with the tree on it. It is probably orgasmically good at yours. I mean, frankly, I just want glass at this point. Look at this beautiful garden. Okay, you see the way the sun catches through the yellow leaves? Most people go pink with this back thing, but I think the gold complements everything really nicely. First of all, the lighting is perfect for gold. And you've got, see, look, they've even got yellow lighting to match the gold in the fabricant tree. It's just really beautifully done. Oh, I can actually sit on a chair. Usually these are broken. I want some iced tea, and we're just going to kick back and enjoy this. This would make me happy in real life. Thank you for letting me see this. I am going to switch characters now. It's, you've got everything right now that you could ever imagine. You're so gonna be happy. You're so gonna be broke. It's gonna be funny. I'm going to laugh. No, thank you, letting me see it. Appreciate that. Now we're going to the 1950s. Stabbity dead. Stabbity dead. Actually, you were the first person I thought of when this stuff came out. I'm like, wow, Aerie is gonna be happy. But Aerie didn't know. It was very sad. But now he knows. Aerie, for any of you who don't know, builds plenty of alien homes. He's got one in Bastion that is mind-blowing. He's got one in Earth Terror that's gorgeous. He may even have more. They're just stunning. Now, be aware that people are trying to get those mounts and are buying up every crate from here to eternity. If they can. Because of it. The cake is disgusting. For those of you who haven't seen it. Look at this disgusting cake. It is dripping blood. It's nasty. Nasty. I bought 2 of them anyway. That's just how I roll. We're gonna look at another house after this. It's not raspberry. Even what's his face? The chef goes, cake? Oh yeah, I guess it's cake. We had a vamp cake last year. We don't need another one. Stinkers. So I should ask you, Grey Wolf, is your character a high elf? Do you have a high elf character, I should ask? Because we have lots of characters. Most people I know who do a race-based house often do it because they have a main character. Oh, he was. You switched him. Okay. That is that race, and they like to play it so that that person has a home, right? Their own character's home. People have good imaginations. Which one was that, Green Love? Was it the costume one? What was yesterday's? For those of you who don't know, J. Hart Ellis is a streamer and a friend. Silly fashion. Got it, got it, got it. That's good. Eek, I forgot to open these things. Derpington over here that I am. Let's open all our boxes and see what's in them. A Hakoshe pillar, not bad. A Hlalu chair. Nord elf. Half elf. Nord, who likes mead. A bunch of mats. And a stupid shield. Okay, now we will go back to main me and look at another house. Oh, okay. Genderfox is very talented. Chikan! Chikan is delicious. Well, now I gotta see it. Let's see if J-Heart put them up. No. He's got the crazy kitchens up, but he does not have the outfits up. The other day, so now I've gotten 2 responses that leave me very confused right now. So I got another response today saying from someone I could view their home, thanking me for asking it in advance. Then I got a mail yesterday, not even a mail, a bunch of texts from a player who was saying, you visited my home, but you didn't stream it. Did you not like it? Is that what's going on? And I'm like, no, I've been holding off on asking people because I'm shy, and I was waiting for Cardi to put in the new language to the hub, but he hasn't done yet. But it has nothing to do with whether I like your home or not. I've been just visiting them and taking notes on them. So we're going to go over to EU as soon as I finish this stuff over here, and we'll take a look at those. But, yeah. I feel like a jerk. Alright, let me see. You're Amara's chicken. Alright, kragenhome. malaria. Okay. Malaria said yes. So let's go look at this. It was really cute. There we go. Loading, loading, loading. Here we go. Wedding chapel. It's really quite pretty. And it's a kragenhome too, which means I automatically like it at least a little bit. But it's a transformation. Look at this. This is so much bigger than what you might think that kragenhome even looks like. Doesn't it seem huge compared to the size of what kragenhome looks like? The curtaining just makes it feel bigger. It's lovely with the colors, the white and red. It's really just, it makes it huge. And so I told her the truth, which is I mailed them and I said, this is absolutely gorgeous. May I please stream it? So I'm still trying to ask, even though I'm a shy stabby. I'm going to go right back to this. Hold on, I just need to get this stuff out for myself. It is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. The ceiling's gorgeous. Look at the garlands. You know what those are? Those are those thorny plants from Merkmeyer that you can get from the vendor, mixed with just ivy from vendor ivy, and yet it looks so beautiful. Those garlands are just amazing. I think the real win here. Oh yeah, I'll switch it so that I'm not in the 1950s anymore. We'll catfish you for a little while. I think what really adds to the sizing issue is the curtaining. Curtaining is kind of genius, and I'm not sure that I ever would have thought to have done the curtains like this. Are you playing, cutie? Cutie pie? She's playing with one of her toys. There's something about the red curtains and the white curtains being in different spots and open in a different way that makes me feel like this house opens up a little bit more, but I can't put my finger on it. And then we've got an altar and your acolyte here. So this is what the acolyte would see looking down at the church. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. So thank you, Malaria, for letting me stream your house. Yes, curtains are extremely hard to do because of the grabby point. I don't know what they were thinking when they put that grabby point there, because it's a terrible one. Terrible grabby point. Alright. Yes. We'll do that. And then... who was the other one who said yes? So that was yes. That was okay. Alright. So those were them. Let's see what else we have available to us from people who won't eat me. I know that Ginger Snap won't eat me, so we'll go to Guild Garden by Ginger Snap.
You have nothing? You always have your soul.
It's actually called a hitbox, I think. But grabby point makes more sense to me. I mean, you can't see what you're working with when you grab it. They need to fix the camera for those items. Alright, so thank you to Ginger Snap. I know ahead of time that you're okay with me looking at your home, and I really, really appreciate you allowing it. Pick point. Ollie's right. So we have two handsome fellas in love. LVs. Oh wait, there's a woman there too. Maybe they're dancing. I thought it was... Maybe it's a menage a trois. I don't know. But personally, I thought it was... maybe it's dancing. Who knows? I think so too. Let me grab more stuff out of the bank. Can't tell if it's a relationship thing, if it's just a normal thing of dancing and I'm reading too much into it. That's always possible. Yeah, for a guild house, I doubt that that Ginger Snap would have gone all sexy for a guild house, but you never know. Nothing wrong with sexy. All right, now I've got everything I need, and I'll stop looking at my bank. So we've got the guild house. Well, but there's not just bros here. See, there's also a chick in the back. Well, bros and chick. So then we've got you know, all of the stones and the transmutation machine. You've got your banker and your merchant right up front, which frankly, you should do that if you have a guild house. It's much more convenient if you put the things that like that right up front, because a lot of people are going to need them. Then you get in here, is we've got the orrery has some crystals in it, which makes it light up beautifully. The lighting is very nice, but it also makes it more celestial, if you ask me. Some of the guild treasures laid out. Now that's interesting. There's no effects in here. So what they did is they took the platform, you know, the platform Lux item, and they put that underneath these dwarven, these come from a set. And so combining them, they suddenly become glowy. There's a library here. Science room. That's what I like about some guild homes. When people go to the trouble of actually, you know, creating purposes within. That's a good painting frame. They're like, this is the purpose of this room. This is the purpose of this room. Here we have some freezes. Thank you. Alien grates for the opening of the fireplace. You're going to see a lot of alien around. Oh, very nice. Look at that. That's very Blackreach with the waterfall and everything. It's just lovely. Blackreachian. This would be the crafting area. We'll go there next. And this is the piece, Errantier, that I was talking about. This is one of the crate items you can buy with gems. It isn't a door, it's just art. So if you want something to do with it, you're going to have to find a place to put it. I see a snack. Ah, it's a snack. Ah! Don't eat me. All right, let's go to the crafting section. Good. The other thing, the gate rather, is in fact a door. You can go in and out of it. So another banker, another merchant. You can try on different outfits here, outfit colors rather, or whatever. Here's some more of the crafting things. This place is huge. And we got more here. I'm not gonna jump. Stabby has been known to jump stupidly, and I'm gonna avoid it this time. Now to the other side. Let's go to the other side. Or down first, and then across. This should be the Rose Garden. No, this is the interior, and I am dumb. Good morning, Cece. This is the one other side of the entrances. There's one on each side of the house, exits rather. There's one on each side of the house. Check out this pool. It's like a black Reachian pool. Look at that. You've got the levitating bed. Makes a perfect float. It is. Ginger went. Ginger has a great eye. You should check out, if you like Nightmare Before Christmas, their Coldharbour was Nightmare Before Christmas. Might still be. Look at that deco art. That's really nice. The sun is a common theme in deco. And I don't know if she knew that or if that's just the way that she went with it. But that is not how that normally looks. Then we've got a tray with cups on it. More curtains, as we discussed, are pains in the butts to deal with. Lovely plants. Yeah, it's some beautiful work. It really is. It is. And we have the this is the rose garden. Some of it is covered up by things here, but that's okay because it's gorgeous. Wow. You know, okay, this is true. The exterior of this house is so watery, stony, that it's kind of hard to put any kind of garden in here. But look, there's a huge, this whole thing is garden, and it's actually sensible garden. It's not stuff just growing out of rock. There's planters, there's, you know, vines growing off of things which don't need dirt. Vines grow out of whatever is nearby. There's all sorts of gardening in this. Bless you! And then also in the waterfall as well. That's cool. Uh-oh. Whee! Splat! I didn't die! That's cool. Oh, I like this pool. All mine. You can't has. It is. Hi, Lavathi. I'm gonna go over to EU after I use up the couple 3 I have here. That's a Wisconsin saying, by the way, couple 3. So this underneath here, these are more of those platforms. This is beautiful. If I missed anything, Ginger, let me know. Alright. I'm gonna head over to EU. Yes, the poofy trees. It's because, for whatever reason, my husband is hung up on the fact that couple has to mean 2. Which, logically, yes, but when I say a couple, I don't always mean 2. Sometimes I mean 3, could be 3. Just a couple of minutes. Doesn't necessarily mean exactly 2. Yeah, Ginger Snap's good. If I wanted to say 2, I'd say 2. That's my argument to him. I'm a terrible person. Alright, loading up. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom while it's loading because EU is slow. I'm back. Look, it didn't even load up in time. So, I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm probably not going to be doing all day ZOS stuff. I'm probably going to take a break from it for a little while. It could be too much. I'm going to add this to the spoiler channel in my Discord, but there's a first look at Leowin stuff. So let me put it to my spoiler channel. PTS spoilers. Wait, that was already up on there. Derp. I'll just post it in with you guys in case you want to see Leowin's stuff if you haven't already seen it. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw, but this month's is a Nenalata Alien Wolf pup, which I think some of us may already have. I'm not positive. Hold on a sec. I'm in pain. All right. Roquendur, I believe, said yes to all. Okay. Let's go see Roquendur's snug, sunny Zen Garden. If you would like, one of the potatoes did a program called Event Tracker, which tells you at any given point how many tickets you've earned, how many tickets you can earn still in the day, keeps track of when it flips, keeps track of how many days are left, everything that you repeatedly ask other people about things, because it's helpful to know. 118 out of 200 items, but man, it's full. This is beautiful, Roquendur. This is Sunny Zen Garden. And yes, it's got the Zen gardening. There's the little, usually they use a rake, but we don't have rakes in the game. So you could use a broom to do the designs, and you're supposed to make the designs around rocks. So this is dead on. Plus, you've got, the lighting is very sunny looking. I think the coral helps with that. The orange coral makes it very sunny looking. It's quite lovely. And you've got movement, because you've got a pet over here. Sneaky, sneaky pet. There might be another one and I just don't see it. It is really pretty. People have good ideas. Alright. Andikragler, I haven't seen you in a while. I know they're okay with it. Let's go to Finnegan's. Captain Margot. Andikragler is a potato. Hey, lotlurien, nice to see you. It's been a while. I did look at one of your houses recently, though. Alright. This is Finnegan's. And, wow, it's a pub. I'm good. How are you? I'm actually having a decent day, except I'm a little nervous for my kitty, but otherwise all right. You've got all of your trophies over here. Look, the old-fashioned paintings look like they could fit right in an Irish pub. And then you've got some gambling going on, and she's serving people. Thank you. I figured you'd say that. I've been asking people, though, lately. I didn't ask you because I knew you were okay with it. I'm sorry, I probably should have. Look at this. So those are hinged shutters to make the cabinetry. And all of the bottles. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous. I can't even put words to it. Look at those taps. Andy, you've outdone yourself. Oh my goodness. Let me see if I can get from the other side. Oh, wow. That's cool. All right. So those are vases, I think. I think those are Eleanor vases. These are, might also be vases. And then the top thingy, I think, is Breton. These are tools sticking out. Dang. TGI Freitas. You have to make a TGI Freitas now that you've brought it into being. Oh my god. Look at that dartboard. I don't even know what that piece is. This middle piece here, I don't know what it is, but that's like the top of a bottom or a top of a pot. I'm not sure what. Gosh, sometimes I just don't know. People do amazing work. It is, isn't it? EU is doing it. EU, you have always outdone yourself. One thing after another, stunning. And now I want to order something here and get a little wasted. 200 out of 200, and it's just fantastic. This is just superb. Great use of a small space, you know. And even fit in some cobbling, too, all at the same time. The use of those dividers is really kind of inspired, so. Fantastic. And the front and center punchline of awesome is the taps, as far as I'm concerned. Really gorgeous. All right. Let me check my favorites here. Andra. Andra said I can visit all of their homes. Andra was asking me why I didn't stream it if I didn't like their work. And I was like, oh my god, no, that's not what it is at all. Andra. 87. That is not what I asked you to do. Okay, it is what I asked you to do. Just shut up. Oh, we loved this. The mended barrel was fantastic. Alright. The Last Domicile. Thank you, Martez. I'm writing it down right now. I think I saw it, but I didn't ask you yet because I've been chickening out. It would be amazing. TGI Freitas. Tip for the creator first. Going for food. Something is hidden in the swamp. It's last few years. Can you find the Last Domicile? Okay, I tried this before, and I never was able to find the Last Domicile. I think that was the problem, Andra. Wasn't because I didn't like it. It was because I failed at your quest here. I went through it for like a while, and I couldn't find the Last Domicile. You're supposed to go in first person. I don't know that I got this far last time. Yeah, I did. I got to this, and then I was like, what did I do wrong? And then I never found the ending. Yeah, more clutter pieces. I hear ya. So it's not here. Where is it? Alright. This kind of makes me want to do breadcrumbs, you know? Like drop stuff along the way so that I can keep track of where I've been and what I've done. Did this just bring me back to the middle? Beginning, rather? I think it did. I think this might have been where we started. Lizard, lizard. right back to the beginning. Something is hidden in this lock. Oh. We're trying one last time. If I am not able to, I'm going to ask Andra to give me a tour where she shows me, where they show me where the exit or entrance is to this, whatever it is. Because I am not able to find it. I think I may have gotten further this time. Ah! Okay. Probably quondam. That would be my guess. Is that's the, get it? The last, you know, if you're dead. The last domicile would be wherever you end up buried or dead. I guess. Oh, or maybe this is it. Where all the people have been eaten. This is your last domicile. Yay! Nobody ever escapes from here. Look at the ramskull behind these words and enter. Okay. Oh, wow. I was actually able to do this time. Yes, jump scares are funny. Sithith. It's a mausoleum. Oh, wow. Ah, gross. You see it? It's terrifying. Well, sometimes it's hard to know where you were supposed to stop, right? But this is cool. Thank you for contacting me, Andra. I do appreciate that you said it was okay. I thought I said yes to you. Maybe I'm a moron? Let me double check my my messages. Andra Chana. Yeah, that okay. Witch heads, roly-poly witch heads. Eat them up, yum. Sorry, I'm a terrible person. Okay. Yes, that was the house that they were talking about, and I'd love to see more. If you want me to tour more of them, I'm thrilled to do so. All right, let me check my mail real quick and see who else said yes. Yeah, it's they're ample. Drop Stitch and Raya. Oh, Raya, thank you. All right, let's look at Raya's first, because they're not a person I'm familiar with, and then we can always look at Drop Stitch later. So let's go to House in Hollandswear, Twin Arches. Good morning, Jemima. I gotta get my husband to call the vet. I'm getting nervous. I might text him. Okay, I will no longer, what's the word? Catfish you folks. Instead, I will wear a weird hairdo. Here, I'll put my hair up. Renegadevalor! Am I allowed to tour one of your houses today, Renegade? Alright. Raya. Twin Arches. 168 out of 200. So somebody went with the dry gardening, which is appropriate for this temperate. I like it. I mean, it would be better if the hair moved. Oh my goodness, look, they built up. I haven't been to any of Raya's homes yet, so this is fun for me. Let me write myself a note. Yeah. Yay! And we've got the upstairs view is great. Better when there's not a sandstorm, but it's nice to be able to see something. You know what I might do, Raya? I might put something over here, even though you can't go over there. Maybe like a fountain or something. Just something to look at, even though you can't go over there. It's nice to see. Oh God, exactly. That's the worst, is the invisible walls. But I mean, you don't have to. It's lovely the way it is. But I was just saying, if you want to, don't be afraid to put things in spots that you can't go to. You can put items there anyway. Then you've got an office with a library. My first build in this house, and this makes me think of it, was I made it a Dark Brotherhood kind of hideout. It's nothing anymore, but I should redo it. This makes me think it could be the same thing, like a Dark Brotherhood person lives here, even though, you know, there's money and there's skooma and there's the Blade of Woe and stuff to Sithis. I mean, it seems pretty obvious to me that this person at least has some small murderous tendencies. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, your thingy is floating. That happens sometimes. Crap, did I crash? Did I crash? No? Alright, that was weird. It said, welcome to the chat room, which usually it only does when I crash. So you're just, this happens to everyone, don't feel bad, you just want to right click it so that you can make sure that it's flush to the ground. It's just being stupid, don't worry about it. You didn't do anything wrong. It's just pointing it out. Everybody has it. Trust me, if you go to some of my houses, you might find that too. So, awesome. Great job. Definitely very, what do you call it? I can't think of words. Alright. Renegadevalor. We'll go to your Herbalist Grotto, Cliffshade. Or renegadevalor, which is what somebody in one of my guilds called you. And now I can't get it out of my head. It's allowed. I mean, I've seen very lush twin arches, and I've seen very dry twin arches. Either way, it doesn't really matter. You do what you want to do, say what you want to say. That's actually not a bad idea. Herbalist Grotto. This is Cliffshade? Wowzers. You've completely... Alright, I never would have believed this was Cliffshade. Holy smokes. Widows are kind of creepy, in my opinion. Mostly because of their eating habits. Wow, look at the lushness of this, speaking of lush. Everything is overgrown. There's plants, there's water, there's lighting. There's a river going right through it. It's a grotto, not a house. So, with the reed floors covering up the walls, and it just looks like it's taken by nature. It's beautiful. This is beautiful. Aww. It is stunning. It is a work of art. You should be very proud of this. Wow, that is something. It's remarkable. Like, completely not what I would expect at all. in here. Oh my gosh, look at that. That I've seen Vivarians before, but that might be the best one I've ever seen. Look at the shelving in there. It's got Talvani shelves, which gives it layers. It's got the rock up top. It's got plants growing naturally around the rock. You've got the lizard. You've got the food bowl. You see the food bowl? And a little skull, and it's got the little Periite statue in there. That's adorable. I absolutely love it. It doesn't really need any more light, but it's... Oh, that is really well done. And look at the light. The light! It's so accurate. That is fantastic. I mean it. It's no effects. This is all done by hand. Smart move with taking up a lot of space with the ficus and the big old statues and the coral, because I think those help. Wow, it's like an explosion of color. Look at the background, okay? One side is the bamboo on one side of the water, right? So you've got this very structured one side. The other side is just an explosion of colors and shapes. You've got the fairy in the middle, kind of breaks it up, so does the water. And the chairs around it kind of hold it all in, but just barely, because it's just exploding. And there's more bamboo over here. And then this is something else. All right. We've got a cliff strider. Oh, wow. You have a style. You have a style. It's hard to put my finger on. Will you not eat my trash? I'm trying to get it out of the tip of my tongue. Alive. Your style is alive. Not just the pets, the water, the lighting, all of that is very alive, but even the colors are alive. That is what I'm gonna say. I say, this is Renegade Valor, who's in our channel right now. And it's absolutely stunning. This is PCEU Cliffshade of all things. Beautiful. Nice use of that Merkmeyer plant that gives the sparkles too. I love it. This is fantastic. You should be very proud of this. Beautiful. Thank you, Renegade. Thank you for letting me see it. And thank you to the spouse who funded it, or significant other who funded. Get out of my trash, you little poop head. Beautiful. What a butthead cat, I swear to God. It really is. I could spend a really long time here. It's just got that much going on. It's really fantastic. We're gonna look at another one of Raya's, because Raya has a lot of them up. So we'll go to their Coldharbour Villa Magica. Well, it gives you a goal, Targets. Thank you for the follow, Targets. Sorry I missed that. She has a thing about the muffins that we made. Have I not seen it, Targets? I may have. I can't remember. Is that the... That's not the mended barrel. I don't remember the name of that one. Uh-oh, I think we have a very experimental thing here. Which isn't really an uh-oh, more of a cool. Strident springs? Okay. I'll check to see if I've been to it. I doubt it, but I wrote it down. So we have Villa Magica by Raya. I'm jealous already, right off the bat. There are 694 out of 700 items, and my guess is the vast majority went to structural items. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Lord knows. Oh no! I'm gonna have to ask for perms or break in. I broke in. Shh, don't tell anyone. Ah! Well, then it impressed the heck out of me. It's very hard for me to get my courage up to ask people. I do the best I can, but sometimes it's just scary. I'm on the lease. I broke in. But Raya said I could tour their houses, so clearly I was not who they intended when they put the limited visitor on. Must have been someone else. Look at the pupper with the noms. I had permission. I had permission to break in, Ossifer. Oh, man. And doors are left open, which is helpful. There are doors. This must be a library of many kinds, because you see, you've even got the Sothicil stuff. Sothicil. I always say Sothicil, but I don't think that's how you're supposed to say it. Okay, multiple stairways. This one goes up to the roof, which has a mini observatory on top. So we've got the stone, and then we have the observatory where you can sit and look at the planets or the stars or that thingy over there. We're gonna go over there and look after. And then Birodar is climbing up and down the stairs because they need exercise, clearly. I violated the law. I'm a fetcher. I'm a Noah. More little platforms to stop and look at things. Another telescope. And there we go. We're up at the top. Which, of course, makes me want to jump. Everybody says, jump. Whee! Might as well jump. You're gonna die on this one. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, a little gaming section. Oh, I can break in over here. All right. So I am able to break in through the other window. Oh, yay! Don't forget to check your inventory page if you don't see your pop-up saying you've earned it. Did we see this? I'm a Thane, is what I say. I am a Thane, and you can... I know important people, and you should let me go. Because I'm a Thane. Thane Stabby. Don't you recognize Lydia? There we go. We've got a little tower over here, too. This must be the wizard's tower, because I see we have all sorts of alchemy stuff. Yes, this should be the one that you're going to get from Anniversary from me after watching for an hour. Sorry. I know I know that's terrible, but it's true. It's what they did to me. They kept theirs at 15 minutes. No, I'm a sweet roll. Not a sweet roll thief. Look at that. It almost looks like a snake. It's a snake. Alright, let's see if I went to the target's strident. I did not. Oh, it's just targets? I can't read my notes because Rene and Targo's home. don't know if I went or not. Let me double check, okay? I did put a heart next to it, which shows it's a favorite. I just want to see if I toured it or not. Actually, I should just check my list. Checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Targets. Stabby Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows when you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Don't ask me why that song is stuck in my head. I don't know. Wow. Maybe? Hey, you know what? I'm different. What do you want from me? I can't remember whether I toured this or not, so we're gonna tour it. It's beautiful, though. Look at it's got the feasting. It's got a wedding section. I mean, if I don't sing it, it's gonna get stuck in my head forever. At least if I sing it, it gets it out of my head. It's like sometimes when you get a song stuck in your head, don't you have to look it up on YouTube and just listen to it? And then once you do that, sometimes it frees you. Oh my goodness, how pretty. I might steal that idea. Those colors go together beautifully. I swear, sometimes I just need to do that. My husband's like, it's stuck in your head. Why would you want to listen to it more? I'm like, you don't understand. Sometimes you need to hear it to make it go away. It must be heard. It demands it. I know that's bizarre, but it's the truth. Whoops. I don't mean to shoot Fizzez. Look at the colors here. Oh my goodness. I know I haven't seen this. Yep. Wow. That's beautiful. That could be a shandy. You could make that a chandelier. It's true. Uncle Shale. Oh, here's the ethereal well. Check it out, guys. I don't know that I had seen this before. What did you name them? Oh, right! I remember that one. And he sings it really fast. Luckily, there aren't too many lyrics to that song. And then, of course, there's the pool. Okay. I named my Khajiit Grumpy Khajiit before Grumpy died. Which I'm still devastated by the thought. And then inside is all very fancy and formal. Outside is another explosion of color, although controlled in the lighting. In here is very fancy until we get here to the fishing. The fish tank is wow. That is really good. And you used the water lighting, which is the that big old blue light. Blue azure light that does this. That's stunning. You know, I think I would have trouble falling asleep in this house because I would be just mesmerized by the beauty. Yeah, I was gonna say, otherwise you're gonna get light bleed. I was going to compliment you on that particular thing, but you're right to mention it. You might still have light bleed as it is, given the blue coral and whatnot. Yeah, you have a little bit. But it's not the moving water bleed. No, you have a blue light here. Let's see. No, I can't turn it off to test it. You might have a little, but it's covered up really well. I totally would not be able to go to sleep. I mean, I just would be sitting out here staring at the fishies like a spaz cake. Why did I look at Lotlurien's house? Why is it not showing you? Am I spelling your name wrong? No. What? Did I see your quondam? Do you mind? I mean, you were telling people to go to it. Do you mind if I go to your quondam, Lotlurien? Or do you not want me to? I'm guessing from the fact that you mentioned it that you didn't have a problem with me going to see it. So, I'm gonna start traveling. I think I look a little like Anna Wintour with this hair and sunglasses. Totally not me, though. There. You made me salty, Swanks. Pour some in on my head. Alright. We're in I can't pronounce their name. Lotlurien's quondam. Got 479 out of 600 items. No effects. And wow, it's a machine thing. I think did Lotlurien say what the house was? Did they mention the theme? I might have missed it. But wow, look at the pipes. They made the house part of this structure. Okay. Do you want me to not tour it? Just surprise? Okay. It's like, I can't figure out what the machinery is doing. Maybe heat? Torrid, of course. You know, you say of course, but sadly, sometimes it's not an of course. Sometimes people don't want me to. We've got, oh, that's smart. You put that sucker on the end, it makes it look like two different kinds of lenses that you're looking through for the observatory. You've got an orrery, you've got Sothocele being majestic. Thank you. Got a tree grown out of this orrery. Orrery! Now, not enough people, this little dude is cute. Not enough people use quondam, I don't think. I think most people just ignore the yard and use the inside. But I kind of like that you use the outside. Is the whole thing... Oh, believe me, they do. Is the whole thing an observatory? Is the whole thing a massive telescope? I'm trying to put my finger on it. This is a kitchen, I'm assuming. And this little dude is help feeding the fire and making the goop. I do too. It's neat. It does have me guessing. There's so many star maps and orreries and telescopes. It makes me think that this itself might, the house itself might be an observatory or something. It's being powered outside, I think. And the interior is, man, if your power goes out, all these creatures are gonna die. Better make sure your power doesn't go out. I broke the Nedic orb. Oopsie. There, I fixed it. All better. Now we have, that's cute. That's a trophy head over that target dummy. And down here, we have more science! For the sake of science. And all sorts of things. Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out. My guess is that we will have it revealed either as time goes on or Lotlurien does have a story behind it. But it feels like I can... Ah, okay, see? There is a story. There's a story of a little mousey. Wouldn't it be funny if this was the scientist? You put him in the chair, and he's the scientist who did all of this? That would be hilarious. I would die. It would be so funny. He's the mad scientist mouse. Please do. I would happily, if you put it on Discord, that'd be fantastic. Thank you. But I'm sad it wasn't the mouse. Because him being the mouse in charge would have been hilarious. It does, doesn't it? Especially these. These are very 1950s looking sci-fi. Very nice. Sure, I usually do. Alright, we only have 15 minutes left before J-Heart starts, but I am pooped. So go ahead and hit !potato for PCNA or PCEU. I give away 50,000 gold every single day. You don't have to be here to win, just to enter. Make sure that you enter so that I can give you monies and make you feel loved. Because you should be. You should be loved. And you should be appreciated for the things that you do. And I send you loves. Alright. Pancakes! You could make the potato pancakes if you like, but I'm potato. Alright. We're gonna pick the winner. Aaron's here! Cool! Alright, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy your J-Heart in about 15 minutes doing EU. And enjoy your holiday. And I will see you all tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.